Hi everybody, welcome to another Chats with Chaudhrey. I hope you're safe and well. Today's Chats with Chaudhrey is all about HPLC, and I'm delighted to be joined by Lisa Loxterkamp, who is the application specialist at Knaur. And as I said, we're going to talk about HPLC because recently I shared a post on Knaur's guide to HPLC, and it's so many views and so many positive comments. We thought we would actually talk about some of the common problems that people face with HPLC on a Chats with Chaudhrey. So Lisa, it's lovely to meet you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Lovely to meet you, Rizwan. How are you doing?
I'm very, very well, thank you. The sun's shining. It's supposed to be 18 degrees in the UK today, across the whole country. So I think everybody's going to be out in their shorts and string vests, I think most probably.
The same here in Berlin. The sun is shining. It's really nice.
Fantastic. I'm glad to hear it. And Berlin's a lovely city, actually, when the sun's shining. Not so good when it's wet and dreary, I have to say, but it's very nice when the sun's shining. Right, so today we're going to talk about HPLC, but before we do that, perhaps you could give people a little bit of an overview of your background, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I don't mind. So, well, my name is Lisa Loxterkamp, and I'm working at the company Knaur. It's based in Berlin. It's a kind of small family company, I think about 150 employees, and we focus on HPLC protection systems. And I'm an application scientist. That means I'm somehow a chemist, and I'm developing methods and also doing a lot of trainings. And as you can maybe see in the background here, we have some lights and some microphones. So this is now the setup for our online meetings and our online trainings. So that's why I'm sitting here in the room with a background and also one device beside of me. Yeah, that's what I'm doing actually.
Fantastic. Well, so let's start with a very basic question. Can you flush an HPLC column from both directions?
Well, that's a good question. We're also producing HPLC columns here at Knaur, and I just brought one of these columns. It's just really a small item here. And as you can see, we have different sides. So we have this big one here on the left side and here this small one. And this means with this analytical column, we have a pre-column. And this is preventing the main column to be dirty or getting, just destroyed. So in this case, only flush it from this to this side. So, but if you have a column without these pre-column, then it's totally fine. You can flush it on the other side. And also if you think your column is not really well doing anymore, so you just need to clean it, then it's also allowed for a short time to clean it in this way or in this way. But also I have brought another one. This is quite huge. So just for the change here, I really like to show that this is the analytical part. I'm working mostly with these ones, but some of my colleagues are working with these ones. And these are really huge columns for preparative analysis so that you get your clean product afterwards.
Fantastic. Well, thank you for that. Physical demonstration is always much better when you've got something physically in front of you and showing it. So fantastic.
Yeah, that's why we're here in the training room.
Right,
we have everything set up here.
All right. So I'll be interested to see what you show to demonstrate my next question then. So what quality should my used solvents have?
Well, this won't be something I can show because it needs to be high quality. I can just tell you we have different kind of grades for HPLC solvents. On the one hand, you have this really huge barrels solvent, which is called technical grade, but I would not recommend that. Just try to use the really most optimum grade, such as gradient grade, because this is much better for the low diameters and for your detection as well, because you don't want to have ghost peaks, like it's called, so impurities inside the system. So just buy some more high products here. The gradient grade is what I would choose.
Right. Okay. Fine. Brilliant. And is every substance detectable with a UV detector?
I wish it would be. So it would be much easier if a lot of more compounds would be UV active, but it's depending a little bit on the structure. For example, if you're just doing a really, really easy analysis of acetylsalicylsäure, aspirin, then you have, of course, a really easy UV active substance. And this is just due to the structure. You can just imagine electron systems in your structure. And if you have a really high density of electrons and they can shift from one to another direction, which is called chromophoric structures, then your structure is active. But for example, if you have carbohydrates, then you have no chance without any chemical reaction to get them into this UV active device, but then you can change your detector, of course.
Right, fantastic. All right, and why should you perform sample preparation?
Well, the sample preparation, as I said, high purity in the solvents is a must-have in HPLC, and also the sample has quite a huge source of impurities. So if you have, for example, a nature sample, you extract it with a solvent, and you still have a lot of matrices inside, then your signal you're getting afterwards, it's not really clean, and you want to have one specific peak and not 100. And so with sample preparation, you can just divide it a little bit more and extract the one and only peak you really want to have. So it's just in the end a little bit more easier to evaluate your signals if you're doing sample preparation. And of course, your system will be really happy if you do not put trash inside it.
Well, it makes it cleaner and makes it last longer then, I'm guessing.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so can I start the measurement immediately after switching on the system?
Well, this would also reduce the time in the lab, of course, but I worked in different places, and of course, sometimes you have just the settings of 24/7 ongoing, but if from time to time you just need to switch off the system and switch it on again, then it needs some time. It's of course depending on the detector you're using, but also then if you're having a new column, something like this. So if you just ordered a new column, then it needs time to just equilibrate the whole system. And of course, if you're changing eluents and solvents, it needs some time to run through the system. You do need to get your system air free, and well, it takes some time.
Well, how long does that take? Because obviously time is very important in the lab.
Yeah, of course. Well, the thing is, if you're using UV detectors with a lamp, so they're having a lamp inside the detector, it needs to get warm up. If you have a quite new lamp, so it's just a couple of hours running, then it gets quite fast. So you just start your system maybe 20-30 minutes and it's way to run. But if your lamp is quite old, then it can take up to 1 hour. So you just need to check your signal on side the software. And I can just tell you, wait until this signal is stabilized, because if you have a drift that is just going to the moon, then your system is not quite well to start. So check your baseline. This is a really, really good thing to just have in mind. Baseline.
Fantastic. Well, that's all we've got time for today, but that's been really interesting, actually. And I hope people have found this interesting. Well, where can people get more information if you want to know more about HPLC and get more guidance?
Well, the thing is, we offer different kind of things at Knauer. As you can see, I'm sitting in this training room where we put the online trainings. So last week I made an online training here for HPLC basics. And I think we will also continue to do that. Before Corona, we just did it directly in Berlin, where the people couldn't just put hands onto the systems, but now we're just doing it online. So, well, here we have the possibility to just do the training with us online. And of course, our website is full of information with questions and answers, and well, the HPLC practice guide, of course.
Yeah, which is the item I actually shared a few weeks ago, which had lots and lots of views and lots of positive comments. So that link will be above the video as well. Well, that's brilliant. Well, at least that's all we've got time for. Thank you very much for taking the time out to talk me through that. I've learned something new, and being a non-scientist, it's always good to have these little conversations and learn something new. Hopefully people who are scientists have found that useful as well. If you would like to know more, the links will be above the video. Also, you can message Lisa directly. I'm sure she'll be delighted if you've got any questions to see them below the video. So feel free to ask her any questions. And also, if you have got any questions, send them in, because hopefully if this is well received, we might do another one of these with more questions, but from you. So that would be fantastic. So all that's going to say is, Lisa, enjoy the sun in Berlin today. I hope you have a lovely afternoon or rest of the day, and a wonderful week as well. So thank you very much. It's lovely to see you.
Yeah, for you too.
And thank you for watching. As always, I hope the sun's shining where you are, and have a lovely day, and stay well and stay safe. Bye-bye.